Being the first time the sport is featuring at the Games, Kenya began preparations immediately after qualifying and has been training for over 2 months at Nyayo National Stadium before moving to Kasarani next week. The team of men and the women's team is composed of home-based players who have been training together under the guidance of coach Millicent Busolo, who is handling both sides.
For the men's side, they have the exposure, they have the experience. So we've been going along. They've been also trying to bring up the ladies team because the ladies, they have not had enough exposure as them.
Players from the prisons department form the bulk of the men's team, and they will be required to use their experience to inspire the team to glory after conquering the region several times. The women's team has high hopes also since it draws most of its players from Mulinzi, who are still fresh from the military games in Brazil.
From where we started up to where we are now, I believe we are going to bring something out of it. The least that you can bring, maybe it's a silver.
But even as they aim high, the team is not happy with the level of preparations since they have been restricted to regional competitions, unlike their Southern African counterparts who feature in global events. This week, African teams gather in Ghana for the Africa Cup of Nations, but Kenya will be missing in action due to lack of funds. On Wednesday, the coach released her final list of 12 players from each side, expected to begin camp next week in Kasarani, where she intends to put the final touches before the journey to Maputo.
Tukienda kambini wote tutakuwa pamoja, so kuwa manage itakuwa rahisi kushinda vile walikuwa wanatoka nyumbani.